Yes.
For the most part, even if you're just going to an appearance or interview, you're probably still going to have a false lash on. It might be
Mhm.
something smaller, but yeah, I don't have one that I love, but for you or I going to work or something like that, maybe it would be something that if you have shorter lashes, you would want to do.
Mhm.
Um, I am going to curl my top lashes, and I just love to bring out this curler because everybody loves it,
Oh,
especially my little gals. It is a pineapple curler from Tarte, and it's really cute.
that's adorable. That's adorable.
So when you curl your lashes, you want to grab them all in there, and you don't need to squeeze really hard. And don't be afraid of me when I come at you with a lash curl. I won't grab your eye with it. It's just going to give a nice lift to the lashes so that when you do put mascara on, they are more lifted and they're going to blend
Yes.
into the false lash better that way too.
Okay.
And then for top mascara, I'm going in with Old Reliable Voluminous by L'Oreal. Love it. I just have tried all sorts of
My
mascara, and
favorite. My
this is the
favorite.
one I keep in my kit. I just like it. It's the best.
Yep. And always waterproof, right?
For
Pageant.
pageant girls, that's a great idea. Yes,
You're gonna cry at some point. Either
you
you're
might
crying for
cry.
your girlfriend who just had something amazing happen in her life, or you're gonna be crying for yourself.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, can't
you're
go
gonna
wrong
cry
with
for
waterproof.
somebody at some point. So yes,
If you
definitely.
do choose to do waterproof at a pageant, make sure you have a good remover for your mascara and your lashes. We talked about that earlier with makeup wipes, having some sort of oil-based remover for your eye makeup if you go water-based or waterproof products. Otherwise, you're the girl that's sitting in the shower washing her face 10 times trying to get it all off.
Yeah, especially the lashes.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. So that's done. I would put a false lash on, but I'm not gonna, put one on tonight. This is just our makeup that we're doing.
Yeah.
I will, in the list link, I will send you all my favorite lashes. I order most of them from Amazon, really
Mhm.
inexpensive. And there are lots of expensive lashes that you can order too. But when you're going to a week-long pageant or you're going to an appearance and then throwing them off, why not just buy a set of 10 of them for $7 and you give them
Yes.
away? Like it just seems like the best thing to be doing. If it's
Mhm.
your wedding day, maybe you want to buy a $30 set of lashes. It just kind of depends. But for my pageant girls, I usually say just buy the cheap ones and they look good. I know which ones that I like and I can send those. So for lips, we're gonna move on. I'm going to use, I love the ColourPop lip liners. This one is called Oh Snap. It's one of my faves. And I am just going to overline slightly. So when I'm lining, I'm starting in the outer corner and I'm not overlining here. I'm
Okay.
gonna dip below my natural lip line on the bottom
Mm.
to create a little more fullness. And then on the side, again, I'm following the natural lip line. I don't want to make my lips look wider on the edges, but I do want to give that fullness.
Mhm.
So then on the top, I'm going to start with Cupid's bow. And again, I'm going just outside the natural lip line there to overline that just slightly. Other side. And then I'm kind of following the natural line of my lips down to the corner. So I created a little bit of fullness without making my lips look a bunch wider.
And who doesn't want fuller lips? I mean, come on now.
Everybody wants fuller lips.
Everybody wants fuller lips.
I just grabbed a combo that I really like that I think is pretty. I love nude, but I like a soft kind of pinky nude. Personally, I think it's looks nice with my green eyes, and I do find that it looks pretty on a lot of pageant girls too. It gives a little pop of color without being too heavy. I'm using one of the velvet lip mousses from Morphe. These are not very expensive. This one is called Wifey. And I am going to put this on. And this is kind of like a nude shade. Oh Snap has a little bit of a pink to it, and then the gloss I'm going to use has a little bit of a pink to it as well. I like
Okay.
these like moussey lip stain kind of things. They stay on
Mm,
really well, and then we can add gloss to the top, and you're gonna have a longer lasting lipstick that way.
okay.
I love the Makeup by Mario, shocker, lip glosses. This one is called Soft Blush, and it's a really just soft, pretty pink. And I am going to put that in the center, kind of bring that out to the edges. Yeah, nice interview nude pink lip. I think this looks good with kind of any outfit that you might wear. And
Mhm.
then you can customize your lips depending on what you're wearing or the kind of event that you're going to as well. I really like the color that you put on. That's pretty.
Thank you. Thank you. That it's also from Jane. This is their lip. I think you can use it for lips or cheeks. And the color is called Aura. It was actually very close to the color that you,
Oh yeah, that's very similar.
yeah.
I like that a lot.
And then I also have a really light gloss. This is City Gloss. One
Oh,
of my
that's
favorite
cool.
Miss Washington sisters gave this to me as a gift.
Oh, that's great. That color's pretty too. And then last but not least, I'm going to set with a setting spray. You guys did already see this one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury uh, Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Says party all night, stay all day, and we want it to stay all day. So this one's really great. There are some fantastic setting sprays out there. I've tried a lot of them. This is the one that's in my kit currently, but there's so many good ones. The Makeup by Mario one I just got, he just came out with it, and it's really great. I have that. He gets Patrick Taw, that's the pink. It's like a one size. I think that's who makes that one. That one's awesome. It's an aerosol spray. That one
Ooh,
stays like all day. Don't forget to set your makeup. You spent all this time doing it, set
yeah.
it. And
Yeah.
that's gonna, even like you said your Jane products don't stay as well. If you do a good setting powder over the top and a good setting spray on top, it's probably gonna last longer than you think.
Okay.
And then we'll just let that dry.
I love setting spray. I love it.
Me
Like I
too.
could just spray my face all day.
This one smells really good too.
I have the It Cosmetics setting.
Nice. I've heard good things about that one too. I have not tried it,
I
but
like
there
it.
are so
I
many out there.
It smells good. It has hyaluronic acid in it and it
Mhm.
has coconut water in it. So
Oh,
it
nice.
smells really good
Hydrating too.
and it feels really good on. And it's actually I've only tried one other setting spray, and that's the Jane Iredale setting spray. So I'm gonna try the Charlotte Tilbury that you mentioned as well. And the aerosol, that sounds like it would be crazy good, but I just don't know. As a homeschooling mom and pageant coach who does a lot of Zoom work, I don't know if I need an aerosol, but
Hey,
maybe,
it's a good one.
maybe the next pageant I go to, I'll have to learn and add that to my collection.
One more product that I love that I wanted to bring up because we're done, right? But
Yeah.
we might want to touch up later.
Yes.
So, what I love for touch ups is the Charlotte Tilbury powders. These are gorge. They look really nice over the top of makeup too, like after you've already set it and you maybe want to add a little bit of powder because you've gotten oily. So, you dab your oil and then you reset with this. And
Yes.
this is shade 1, and I love the way this looks under the eyes. Uh,
Ooh,
for stage if you want to brighten it up a little bit.
you've got my attention. Yep.
So I'm just going to come in with a little bit of that, and that is going to brighten that whole under eye area. And maybe I want to brighten like under my cheek.
Mm-hmm. And this one's on your list, right, Amanda?
I don't know if you can get it on Amazon, so it's not going to be, but I will send you a list of my favorite products. So
Perfect.
this is shade 1 from Charlotte Tilbury, and on my skin tone, this gives a nice pop. I mean, can you see where I just put it?
Yeah, looks great.
And then for someone that might not want it to be that bright, this is shade 2, and I will put a little bit of that on the other side. It's just a little bit darker, and you can kind of even see in
Yeah.
the thing a little bit darker.
Hmm.
But it's a nice soft powder that is great to add to like a touch-up kit.
Okay.
This is what I would send the girls with last year at Miss America because I would only see them in the morning. I'd give them the blush I used, the powder that I used, and then a lip and send them on their way. Really, that's all you need to touch up with. especially if we're getting fully ready in the morning. They
Yeah.
shouldn't need to do much more than that. Everything should stay.
Mhm.
If you're having problems with cracking or creasing, maybe you need to look at using a different product
Mhm.
or a different
Mhm.
primer or different skincare or something like that. Something's not meshing well if you're cracking and peeling
Yeah.
throughout the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. I just have to point out, since we started, the little extra that you did under the eyes with the powder, and
Mhm.
and then a little bit of the mascara, and then the little bit of brows that you did. I mean, with such a basic eye, just really looks so just so elegant and so sophisticated
Thank
without
you.
looking like made up, right? And then
Right.
also the side that you've done there that has, yep, for, more of a stage look.